Hey all, it is me, Insomniac Writer, your fave blogger and new YouTuber, and today I am going to be reviewing Night of the Demons. I had to do this take a couple times because I kept saying Return of the Living Dead for some darn reason, but maybe because that's the movie I did yesterday. And anyway, this is one of my favorite gory 80s B movies. This horror is just classic. It just really, really is. But as you can see, my compadre in crime here is just not here. Yeah.
What?
You're supposed to be my, assistant here.
I'm eating. What movie are you reviewing?
Night of the Demons.
I hate that movie.
Well, it hates you too, and you ain't got to watch it. I will do this on my... I'm sorry. Anyway, today's movie is Night of the Demons.
A funeral parlor? Way out here?
I can't believe we're gonna party here.
Now it's time for party games.
Yeah. How about a past life seance?
A seance?
What the hell was that?
They're pure evil. They're demons.
Oh, don't tell me you're leaving. Where you going? The party's just begun.
Night of the Demons.
Rest assured, we've got something wonderful planned for you.
Hello all, it is me, and I am back, finally. Like, who else is going to be? Anyway, I just finished watching Night of the Demons, and this 80s horror B movie, straight to not even DVD, straight to video back then, was a movie I think I saw at a sleepover or something. I have no idea, I can't remember where I first saw it, but after I saw it once, I was like, okay, it kind of wigged me out, and then I was like, you know what, I want to watch it again. But watching it now as an adult, I realized that A, the special effects aren't that special, and it is over the top, like with the cheese and the gore and everything. But the plot to this movie, even though not acted out as well as you think it would be by A-list actors, actually isn't that bad. I mean, it's a typical, you got some teens doing some dumb shit and they die. But anyway, it's a fave. It's a cult fave only because, like I said, the gore, the special effects, some of them aren't that special, but a lot of the makeup actually is. For the special effects to not be that great, like the demon appearing and then disappearing, but the makeup effects were actually pretty dope in this movie considering how old it was and how low of a budget it was. It stars Nene Kincaid, I'm reading off there, and Linnea Quigley and Kathy Podwell. But anyway, Linnea Quigley, ironically, was in the movie we were watching yesterday, which was Return of the Living Dead. She played the naked redhead, the one that wanted to strip in the cemetery. Well, guess what? Miss Linnea, who loves to show her boobs to everyone. And I'm not knocking her for it. I would too. But anyway, the point is, Linnea Quigley, who To be honest, I saw her at like some type of, movie convention, something. I forget what it was, but I saw her there, and she's actually really down to earth and really, really cool. That being said, she likes to be naked a lot. She was naked in this. She showed her boobs. And the crazy part that I was watching about this movie is when she took the lipstick, she got the lipstick all around her face, and then she goes around here, and then she sticks it in her nipple. And even now, watching this movie, like damn near 30 years later, the titty don't look fake. But anyway, that's just my, me as a critic, reviewer, whatever. But I like this movie because, like, the horror and the gore, even the jump scares, everything is actually kind of well played out. The screenplay, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, isn't that bad. And this movie is good for several reasons. At the time, it's kind of an original story to me in my eyes when I first saw it. And it was good enough to spawn not one, but two more sequels. Yes, Angela came back. But again, like I said, this was really, 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 really a good movie to me. My daughter hated it. She wasn't going to watch it. She wasn't going to be a part of it. But I dug it, And you had your typical cliche characters. You had the good girl virgin, you had the douchebag, you had the slutty chick. I mean, you had all the typical horror movie cliche characters. But the one that actually stuck out the most was the black boy. And I'm not trying to turn this into race, but he didn't die. Even though he was a punk ass and he cried and screamed and hollered the whole damn movie, every scene he was in, he was crying or doing something bitching in the corner, but his ass survived. And that's how it's supposed to be, because black folks in a real life or death situation, I think, will survive better than we've been portrayed in movies. But hey, that's just my opinion.
Heaven help me. You all right?
Yeah, I think so. Roger, wait!
Out!
Roger.
You won't get me!
Another thing I like to point out is that with this movie, there were some scenes that you wouldn't anticipate in a B movie. There's like the scene where Angela is doing this dance to this song. I don't know what the song is about, but it says Stigmata. I don't know who sings it. The voice sounds familiar. It sounds like something off of a Halloween soundtrack, and I'll probably look it up later. But she's getting down and she's jamming, and dude was like, huh? He's wigged out about it, but I don't know. I don't know, but that's one of my favorite parts of the movie. That being said, another thing that I dug about this movie was, despite, like I said, the budget of this type of film, it made quite a good bit of money straight to video. Now, when I was coming up, there was this place called Blockbuster and another place called West Coast Video and a plethora of other video stores. But those were the two big spearheading places you went on the weekend to get a movie. And I lied to you not. When I saw this the first time, a couple times I went to Blockbuster or West Coast or wherever, and I tried to find it. It was, a lot of times it was never there. They never had it in stock. I'm like, what's going on? But Steam picked up about this movie and it just blew up. Video. Not ever. I don't even think it was in the theater. If it was, I was too young to see, but it was just one of the movies that just blew up. So, I mean, personally, I suggest this movie because, not just because it's Halloween and it's October and this is a Halloween themed movie, but because it's enjoyable. I mean, you don't really take the characters that serious, obviously, because they're that cliche. But you kind of get kind of close to some of them. Like, I like Stooge, the fat dude. Like, he's funny. He's a dickhead and he's disrespectful, but he's the type of person that I would hang around and just laugh at. That's just me. Going forward, like, I love Linnea Quigley. I love her anyway, just because she is such a doll, and she is just. I meant to shout her out in the movie I watched yesterday, but I was so tired. I'm tired now, and that being said, like I said, this is a really, really, really good flick. You know, it just, like, the whole demon thing, and they getting possessed, and you had the demons, and then you had the tortured souls who didn't turn into demons, but they were trying to kill, you know, the survivors at the end anyway. And then the surprise ending with the old man, that grumpy ass old man, yeah, that was a good part. Another cameo, this kid, I can't remember what he played in. I'm sure he was in like a sitcom or something, but the main character, Judy, her little brother, he's a little asshole little brother, but he was funny because he says something about sun-dried poodle turds. His mom made something in the oven and it did look like pieces of shit. So anyway, it's a funny movie. It's a horror, obviously. You know, the teens become possessed, they start killing, and yada, yada, yada. But it's enjoyable. I like it. It's one of the movies that sleepover, or, you know, we just chilling on a Halloween night, you know, watching it. Like, if I had, like, a boo thing, we'd be just sitting here, like, curled up watching it, just chilling. But that being said, I don't have anybody. My daughter didn't even want to watch it with me. So sad. Anyway, good movie. Watch this movie. Check it out. I don't know if it's to stream. I've had this DVD for quite some time. And yes, I also have it on VHS. That's right. I have it on VHS. And my VCR, it actually does work. But I decided to watch this on DVD. And for those who are fronting on the VHS, y'all go ahead. I still like my VCR. I have no problems with my VCR. I plug my VCR in and work it, and it's just fine. Even though I did try to watch one of the movies I wanted to review, and it's jammed in there right now. So if anybody knows how to unjam a VCR, because I tried everything, and that tape I don't want to damage. So yeah. Anyway, check it out. Night of the Demons. And I saw the sequels and the reboot of this. I'm not feeling the reboot. But if you want to check it out, I think it has the chick from American Pie. The one that was like, you know, I can't remember her name either. But she's in it. And a couple other recognizable faces. But nothing compares to the original. Fuck the reboot. Fuck the remake. Just watch this if you want to watch something. Like I said, it's old, it's 80s, whatever. The hair, the makeup, the clothes. But I love it. I mean, I love this shit. I love all these 80 movies. That being said, if Rosie Rose, me, yours truly, was in this situation, I'd probably be like the black girl. Bitching and scared in the corner somewhere, crying. I ain't gonna front. I mean, I could be tough on the best of days, but let some shit like that start happening. People getting their tongues ripped out and their eyes gouged and they turning into demons, getting sharp teeth and their skin all jacked up, and you burning them and shooting at them. Well, they ain't shoot at nobody, but you burning them and stabbing them, doing everything, and they ain't dying, and they falling off roofs and all stuff craziness. Guess what? Yeah, I would survive probably because I'd be scared. Or I wouldn't have went in the first place. I would have been the Uber driver. They didn't have Uber back then, but I would have been the person like, all right, call me when y'all ready. Somebody got to get to a payphone or page me or whatever the means of communication was back then. I can't recall, but I wouldn't have been there. But anyway, check it out. And until next time, this is your fave blogger signing out. And I need you guys to do me a favor. Like, comment, subscribe, share, you know, tell folks that, you know, hey, there's this new chick on the block reviewing some old scary movies and stuff. I'm trying to be like the Black Elvira, and maybe one day I think I might wear the outfit if I can fit it. My boobs got bigger, a lot bigger. Oh yeah, and peep the shirt. I wore my Supernatural shirt. You can't see Dean, he's all the way down here, but here's Sam. And I wore this because I figured, hey, Sam and Dean, they fight demons. and I'm watching Night of the Demons. So this was kind of like my security blanket. I just wanted to put that out there. Even though it was my birthday gift, they kind of got a little too small. But it's okay. A year ago, I wouldn't have been able to fit in it at all. So, yeah, I would have been like... Anyway, check out this movie. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.
Stigmata bleed continuously, posing health and feeling weak for me. Stigmata, oh you sorry sight, stigmata in your splintered life. Look to your crimson orifice in holy remembrance in scarlet bliss.
Whoa, Sal, easy, man. A little jumpy, huh?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Now the party's back. And so is Stoogie.
Hey, careful, man. She's acting really fucking weird.
Don't worry, Sal. It ain't the weird ones you gotta watch out for. God, didn't your mom teach you nothing about women?